Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. In this video, I would like to share with all of you how are we going to apply assembly activities in 3D SolidWorks. We're going to create few parts whereby by using mate command, okay, mate, M-A-T-E, mate command, we're going to proceed with the activity assemblies. Okay, let's get started. Let's say I pick new, and I'm going to create first our single item, our single part or single component first, and then later on with all these few single items we will assemble together to become a certain product. All right. So however, firstly I would like to introduce to you the concept, okay, the concept of made command in assemblies. All right. So I'm going to create a part first, few parts. Okay. So I'm going to select part. Okay. Let's say I'm going to pick my top plane is my sketch plane, and let's say I'm going to have a um, square or rectangle shape like this, and then I'm going to indicate the dimension of each side, whereby this one I'm going to make it 200, whereas at this side the length is probably I'm going to make it 150. All right, and then I'm going to create a, let's say, some like a slot here, square slot, whereby the length for this one is I'm going to make it 60, whereas the distance from this origin to here I'm going to make it 40 mm. Same with this side, from this origin to this side, okay, the right hand side, 40 mm as well, right? And then I'm going to trim those unnecessary or those lines that I don't want. So I don't want this line just now, so I eliminate it by using the trim command. Then I'm going to extruded boss the sketch with a certain height. Let's say I'm going to make it 40 mm. Okay. Now, and then I'm going to save this. Okay, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save it on the desktop. And let's say I'm going to create one file, one folder over here. Let's say assembly exercise. Okay, and then I'm going to name this part as, let's say, okay, part one. I just leave it as part one. All right, we can rename it with other names, but in this particular case I just maintain it with part one, so I just save it. Now this is what I've told you at the beginning of this video, whereby I'm going to show to you the concept, okay, the basic concept of how are we going to apply made command in assembly activities in 3D on 3D part in SolidWorks. All right, now let's say I'm going to pick new, and this time I'm going to select assembly. Okay, double click it. Okay, and since okay, as you can see on your left corner of your screen, you can see that the begin assembly dialog box will appear, and under the open documents they're already part one. Okay, they're already part one. Why there is a part one over here? This is because, okay, let's say I go back to assembly, insert component. Okay, if you would like to call out the this insert component dialog box, what you need to do is that you just go to assembly toolbar, then go to insert components. Okay, insert component, not new part, not this one, but insert component. Right. So the under open documents, as what I mentioned to you, as what I did mention to you just now, that this particular part one is already here. It's already in this area under open documents. Why? Because I already opened this particular of sorry, I already opened this particular of part just now. Let's say this part, I close this file. Okay, the part of this file I close, and if I go back to here, insert components, okay, it's already disappeared. And uh, what what we can do is that we just go to browse, and we go and find out the file that we have saved just now. Let's say for my case, I already saved just now under desktop, which is under folder assembly exercise, and the name of the part is part one. So just double click this. There you are. Okay, so you just click anywhere. Just click anywhere. All right. Okay. Let's say I'm going to uh, call out, or I'm going to insert another one more part like this, same like this. So what I need to do again, I'm going to go to assembly, insert components, browse again, right? And then I'm going to pick part, and I just simply, okay, click my probably on top of here. You can put it anywhere. Okay, you can just locate this particular of part anywhere. So let's say I'm going to locate somewhere around here. Okay, now guys, I'm going to show to you how are you going to apply mid command on both of these 3D solid part. Okay, the command of mid, which I've already mentioned to you just now, is under assembly toolbar, and you can go to mid here, and as you can see here, mid dialog box will appear. All right, so under mid selections, let's say I'm going to combine this surface, the bottom surface of this part, to the top surface of this part. So what I need to do is that I just need to pick or select the bottom surface. Okay, as you can see over here, it will appear. And another one is top surface of this one. Just click this one. There you are. Right? If you click OK and OK, as you can see over here, once when I drag this, okay, it's already on top of here. On top of this this part, the first part that I've already inserted just now. However, you still can play around here and here. All right. So now we would like to align this surface. Okay. Okay. We would like to align this surface with this surface. So what I need to do is that again I'm going to choose mid, and under map solution, I'm going to pick this surface and this surface together. There you are. All right. And now, if I drag this, you just need to pick this one, drag. Okay, drag. This one is okay already because we already aligned this together. Okay, and also the surface of this one, if I rotate this one is already made with this particular of surface. Now we just left only one more surface, which is, because this one they still can move like this. Okay, they can still move like this. So now I'm going to align between this surface and this surface, or you also can choose either this surface with this surface or this surface with this surface, okay, to make it align like that. All right, so let's say I'm going to mate, okay, between this surface and also this surface. There you are. Click OK, then click OK once again. Okay, so now if you try to move it, it's already fully defined. Okay, you you can't move it anymore. All right, guys. So if you refer to the manager design tree on your left side of your screen, if you expand the meets, all these are the meets activities that we have done previously. Okay, so this one, if you click this one, so as you can see over here, the first meet activities that we have done just now uh, was between the top surface of this particular of part and also the bottom surface of this particular the top part. The second meet activities is between these two surfaces. We align it together, and the last meet activity is between these two surfaces. uh, as what I mentioned to you just now, in order to align both of this part, you can choose either this both surface or this both of surface or this both surface. All right. Okay. So let's say I'm going to delete all these. Right. I'm going to delete all these and already deleted. So now it's already free. It's already free. Right. Okay. Let's say I'm going to pick meat and I'm going to select this particular surface and this surface, but with a certain distance. Okay, I do not want both of these surface attached together, okay, or joined together, but I would like to have uh, a certain gap or a certain distance between this top surface and also this bottom surface. All right. So what I need to do is that once I've already selected both of the surface, which is the bottom one for the top part and the top surface for the bottom part, so I need to choose this one, distance. Pick distance. There you are. So let's say I'm going to make it 60 mm, the distance between here, the top surface, and also this bottom surface, 60 mm. So I'm just need to key in 60 and then click OK. There you are. All right, and click OK one more time. Click one more time. There you are. Okay. So now the distance is already 60 between here to here. Now, as you can see over here, this one they still can free. There's a free movement of this one. However, the uh, distance is still maintained. Okay, it's still maintained with 60 mm. What I need to do now is that I'm going to align this surface with this surface. So again, as what we did for the uh, first activity just now. So what we need to do is that we go to mate, and under mate selection, I'm going to pick this surface with this surface. Okay, so they're already aligned together. And if I try to move this one, okay, we just only left this particular off alignment. So now I'm going to mate this time instead of, okay, I'm going to delete this one. Okay. This time instead of choosing this and this surface, now I'm going to pick this one, this surface, click this surface, there you are, and also this surface, okay, the other one. Okay, then click OK, click OK. Okay, so if we try to move it, now you can't move it anymore, all right? Okay, because we already fully defined with all these mid activities, all right, or mid commands. So if we refer to front view, okay, so we align top view as well as right side view. Okay, if you rotate also, okay, you can have the both of the parts. Okay, the arrangement of both of these parts will look like this. Okay, so now uh, again I'm going to delete all this because I would like to show to you a few more examples. Now guys, okay, if there's no meets, this one is actually free. Okay, uh, the movement is free. However, If you try to move this one, you can't. Why? Because as you can see over here, okay, as you can see over here, part one, which is this one, is the first part. Is the first part that you insert in this assembly environment. Therefore, the first part is considered as a fixed part. It means that you can't move it, even if you refer the to the part one over here. It's stated over here, okay, F in bracket means that fixed. This one is floating, which is it's movable. Okay, this part is movable, so that's why at the left side of this particular of part two, okay, part two, which is this one, it just only stated over there, just dash in bracket. Okay, so it means that we know that, oh, this part is a floating part, whereas this particular of part is the fixed part. So you have to remember that the first part, okay, the first part that you insert, okay, the first component that you insert in the assembly environment will become as a fixed part. However, you can play around with this particular of command. Let's say I would like to switch part 2 become as a fixed part, whereas part 1 become as a floating part. So this is part 1, this is part 2. So what you need to do is that for part 1, this one, you just need to right click and then go to float. Okay, they already changed to this one, the dash in bracket. So it means that okay, now it's already floating. Same with this one. Okay, part 2 is also floating. But as I mentioned to you previously, that I would like to switch, whereby part 2 will become a fixed part. Therefore, I need to bring my cursor to here, which is part 2. This is part 1, same part 1, but this is the second component. That's why it's indicated over here as 2, number 2. So what you need to do, is that you just need to right click and then go to fix. Okay, there you are. So it's the F in bracket symbol is already appeared, and if you try to move it, so it can't move anymore. So that's how you can play around with this particular command. So guys, now I'm going to uh, join attach between this surface and this surface. So what I need to do is that I need to go to meet. Under mesh selection, I'm going to pick this surface as well as this surface. Okay. However, the positions or the arrangements of both of these particular parts are not correct. So what I need to do is that I just need to select this one, mid alignment, which is anti-alignment. Okay, this one we align together, but as I did mention to just now, I would like to uh, position the floating parts to this side. So what I need to do is that I need to go or pick or choose anti-aligned, switch this one, there you are. Okay, click OK, click OK. So it will look like that. Okay, it will look like that. So now it's time for me to align both of these surface, right? So I'm going to make, and the mid selection, I'm going to pick this surface and also this surface. There you are. Okay, click OK, click OK. And as you can see over here, if I try to move this one, so we just still left another one more alignment, okay, which is this surface as well as this surface. Okay, both of the surface. So again, I'm going to go to mid, and then I'm going to pick this surface together with this surface. There you are. Right? Guys, it looks like that. So now, if you try to move, of course, this one cannot lah because it's already fixed part. But this one, the floating part, once you already fully made or fully defined with mid command just now, all of this mid command, so is already fixed at its own positions. All right. So I'm going to delete this one. Right. So now, see, This I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to insert again the part that we have created. Browse part one, and this I will just would like to put it somewhere around here. Now I'm going to meet between this surface and this surface, whereby, sorry, okay, I'm going to meet between this surface and this surface. However, uh, the view for this one should be at the other side. So now what I need to do is that I just straight go to meet command, and under meet selection I'm going to pick this surface as well as this surface. But remember, that's why I did mention to you just now, that I'm going to make sure that uh, both this particular view, okay, should be the other side. So what I need to do is that I just need to pick this anti-align. There you are. All right. So once after confirm, so we're going to align both of these surface together, meet, and I'm going to align this meet together with this meet. Here you are. And then seems look like we still left another one more. Okay, so I'm going to meet, whereby I'm going to align between this surface as well as this surface. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So if you try to move it, it can't move anymore because we already fully defined by using the meet command just now. So this is how it looks like. Okay guys, okay, let's say I'm going to insert one more. Insert, I just browse, and I'm going to go to part here. Again, I would like to show to you. Let's say I'm going to insert another one more. I need to put somewhere around here, and I'm going to meet between this surface together with this surface. There you are. And then I'm going to meet between this surface with this surface, and the last one is this surface with this surface. How about this one? This one I'm going to meet it over here. So I'm going to meet this surface. If I choose this face, so it means that with this surface lah. Okay, I can't, because this one should be aligned together, not this surface with this face, not that one. This one should be this one. Okay, all right. And then I'm going to anti-align, which is like that. And then I'm going to meet between this surface with this surface, and the last one, which is between this surface and also this surface. There you are. Okay, so it's already fully constrained, fully defined, therefore it can't move. Is we already fixed it at its original positions. All right, so let's select that. So this is how you can play around with meat normally for flat surface. All right, so how about if, let's say, it involved with holes and shaft? So I will show to you how we can play around with that assembly. So let's say I'm going to have part here, unless I'm going to go to top plane, unless I'm going to pick center rectangle. Let's say I'm going to have like this, and I'm going to indicate the length. Let's say this is 200, and let's say this one is 100, right? And then I'm going to extrude this with let's say 20 mm. Okay, Okay, since we already learned before this about the hole wizard, so we're going to apply hole wizard. Why? Because I'm going to create hole over here, 1 2 3 4. So I'm going to pick hole wizard. Then I'm going to select hole, standard ANSI metric, and drill size. And let's say, okay, let's say I'm going to maintain with 20 mm, and it should be true all. So once after confirm all these, I'm going to go to positions, and I'm going to select the surface. Why? Because I'm going to create hole, those 4 holes on this surface. I'm going to select the surface first, and then I'm going to locate it somewhere here, here. You just simply click, no need to worry, because later on we can arrange the positions. So once after you already locate all these 4 holes, what you need to do is that you just need to, if you still remember, okay, in whole video I already mentioned about this. So now it's time for us to look at the dimensions or the positions of these particular of holes. So once after confirm, you just need to right click and then go to select, right? Then go to normal 2, and we can apply our dimensions. Let's say from here to here, the distance is 20. Same with this one, the center of this hole to this edge is 20. Right. Let's say I'm going to align this. Okay. So I just need to right click and select. I'm going to pick this center hole, press Ctrl button. I'm going to pick this center hole, and then I'm going to make it add relation with vertical. Yeah. And then I'm going to proceed with my dimensions. From here to here is 20. Now, okay, right click, select. I'm going to add relation for this one horizontally. So I'm going to pick this one first, then press Ctrl button, pick this center hole, then make it horizontal. Same to go with this one. Pick this center hole, press Ctrl button. Do not release that Ctrl button, okay? Then pick this uh, center hole, then horizontal. There you are. Now we just left uh, another one more, which is the distance from here to here, which is 20 mm. Alright. You can indicate the dimension as well, no problem. But since I would like to show to you about the add relation, so I just need to pick this one, press Ctrl button to here, which is vertical. There you are. Right. So once I have to confirm, everything seems like okay for me. Then just click OK. There you are. Right. And then I'm going to fill it. I'm going to maintain with 10 mm. So I'm going to pick this one here, here, and also here. There you are. All right. So I'm going to save this under the same file, which is desktop assembly as such, and this I'm going to rename it as platform. Platform. Right. Now I'm going to create. I'm going to close this. Open and part. And now I'm going to create a shaft. Let's say top plane. Or let's say if you okay, I would like to show you another one more. Let's say I create my shaft on front plane, my first sketch on front plane. You see like this, and 20 mm because the hole just now is 20, so I need to I'm just make it 20 mm, and the length of the shaft is, let's say, I'm going to make it extruded boss, whereby the length, at least I'm going to make the direction like that. let's say the length is about, let's say 100, okay, 100 mm. There you are. And I'm going to change the color of this shaft. Okay, go to part 3, right click, go to appearances, go to part 3, and I'm going to change the color to let's say this color. Okay, okay, now I'm going to save it under name shaft. Okay, now guys, I'm going to proceed with my assembly activities. So what I need to do again, I'm going to go to new and I'm going to select assembly. Okay, double click. All right, now I just under open document, there's only shoot shaft. Why? Because uh, this shaft file is already open. However, okay, component, I would like to call out the platform first because I want to make the platform become fixed first. So I just go to browse, and then I'm going to select platform, double click it, and just put it anywhere. And I would like to have two platform. Okay, I would like to have two platform. So I need to go to insert components and go to one more time browse and double click platform, and I just leave it somewhere around here. Now it's time for me to insert the shaft. Okay, so you just insert all the related components in the assembly environment. Then later on you can assembly it together by using mid command one by one. Okay, so it is much more easier for you. So I'm going to insert component. This time I'm going to insert shaft. However, I'm going to insert four shafts altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want you to pick this one, which is keep visible. This one, just click this one, and then double click shaft. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then click OK. Okay, guys. Why I asked you just now to click this keep visible? Why? Okay. Let's say, for example, let's say if I did not click this one, so I just straight away double click this shaft, double click this one, or just click once only. Sorry, you can click once only. Insert component. Sorry, insert component. So I go click shaft and just drag to here without choosing this one. There you are. Just click. So you have to do it one by one. See, you have to do it one. Click, put here, right? So you have to do it one by one. Just click here, insert component. Okay, click here. Right. So it's quite troublesome since we're going to insert it. Since we're going to use it. Uh, uh, use four shafts all together with the same shafts. So it is much more easier for us to just insert component, keep visible, and just click this one and bring it to here, and then you can just simply click it, as many as that you want. It's quite slow, my laptop quite slow. Okay, there you are. Then just click OK. Right, that is the reason why just now I asked you to insert this. Before we insert this shaft, we need to uh, choose keep visible. All right, so I'm going to delete all this. So now I'm going to proceed with my assembly activities. So each of the shaft, I'm going to insert it in this hole. So I'm going to choose mid, and then this time under mid selection, I'm going to pick the surface of this shaft body. Okay, so I'm going to click this one, and then I'm going to pick the inner surface. Okay, inner surface of this hole. Click this inner surface of this hole. There you are. Click OK, and then I'm going to align between this surface, the end shaft surface, to this bottom platform. There you are. Click OK. Click OK. Okay, so now it can't move anymore. All right. So you can proceed with the rest. So again, the same activity made between this surface, body surface, to this internal surface of the hole. Click OK, and then I'm going to pick this surface to this surface. Okay, I'm going to proceed with this one, this surface with this surface, and then I'm going to rotate this a bit, and I'm going to select this surface with this surface. All right, click OK. Same to go with the last shaft, this surface to this internal surface of the hole. Click OK, and then I'm going to meet between this surface with this surface. Okay, so what's not confused? Either you can click either this one OK or here OK. Okay, and then click OK one more time. Okay, seems to like OK for me. Even if you would like to drag it out, you can't drag it out. All right. If let's say just now, okay, let's say for example, I am going to delete the last one, the last activity of mid command. Okay, let's say this is the last one, right? So if I did not meet between this surface and this surface, as you can see over here, this shaft still can go in and out like this. So it means it's not fixed at its positions. So that's why, okay, that is why I need, in order to make sure that it's located at these particular positions. So I have to make sure that I need to meet, go very slow. Okay, I need to meet between this surface as well as this surface. Okay, then click OK, click OK. There you are. So the last one, which is this one, I'm going to bring this and put it on top of here. So what I need to do is that I'm going to meet between, I'll just take one first. You can take any of the shaft. Okay, I'm going to meet between this surface of shaft body to this internal hole. There you are. Then click OK. Click OK. All right. Now I'm going to meet between this surface, the top platform, this one, the top surface, with this surface. Okay, the top surface of this shaft, which we already selected just now. Click OK. Click OK. And if you would like to check, we can check. Okay, if you pick the top platform, as you can see over here, it still can move. So what you need to do is that, okay, you just tilt this particular top platform a bit like this, tilt like that, and then you can go to mid, and you can select between this surface with this internal surface. There you are. And now if you try to move it, it can't move anymore. Because why? Because we already fully defined with the mid command just now. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay. Okay, so if I rotate, it will look like that. So that is how you can play around with the made command uh, in order to form a complete assembly activities in 3D solid modeling in SolidWorks. Okay, guys, so hopefully you can try out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you very much.